May I come in, sir?
Please come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. We'll start with your hobby, movies on social issues. What are social issues?
So, social issues reflects the problems we face in our society. It covers multiple dimensions like problems deprived sections, marginalized sections, women, minority sections are facing in the society.
In India, are women marginalized?
Sir, in up to some extent, women are marginalized, but we are.
What's the meaning of marginalization?
So marginalized means they are not they are at the margin. They are not getting the benefit or they are not reaching the top level in the terms of status, economy, and political.
Uh, if I use a different word, are women a vulnerable section
Yes, sir.
or a weaker section?
So not weaker section.
Not weaker.
Not weaker.
Then vulnerable but not weaker. Does that make sense?
Yes, so vulnerability can come from social external factors, but weaker section denotes weak inherent issues. So I don't think women are weaker section.
Uh, should we reserve seats for women in the civil services?
No, sir.
Why not?
So women are doing good in civil services, and giving reservation would mean that some benefit, some handholding is being given to women.
So we are handholding women in terms of reservation in parliament. Why not in civil service?
So because in parliament there are some structural issues like because of lack of funding, lack of reach, women are not able to
Lack of funding. Funding who?
basically funding mechanism. So even for political campaigning.
Uh, the Women's Reservation Act has given reservation to women in the Lok Sabha, but not in the Rajya Sabha. Why?
Sir, uh, sorry, sir, I'm not.
Is there any kind of reservation in the Rajya Sabha?
I think so. No, sir. The people are nominated. Members are nominated.
But no reservation.
Yes, yes, sir.
So how do you explain this? Reservation in the Lok Sabha, not in the Rajya Sabha, for anything?
Sir, reservation is given to uplift, to undo the historical injustices and the societal structural issues.
So Rajya Sabha does not need to be, doesn't have people from weaker sections, or don't they deserve a place in the Rajya Sabha?
So, but members are elected by the legislature.
So what?
Legislative
So what?
bodies.
So what?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to come up.
As a young woman,
Yes, sir.
do you think India is a safe country for women?
Sir, there are some issues, but issues which need to be handled, but women.
What are the issues?
Sir, both domestically and in public sphere. So in domestic, women faces domestic violence.
Do you think a woman finds the domestic sphere more dangerous or the public sphere?
Sir, as per the reports, women.
As per you.
Sir, domestic sphere because it is varying according to the society and the sphere. Sir, in case of like urban cities, so women are more because women are getting more into the public domain. They are facing issues.
There's a concept in sociology called sexism. SEXISM. What does that mean?
Sir, it is an ideology which denotes that the capability, which denotes the capability, the affiliations to a group based on the sex, like feminism. So feminism is to promote the
How are you connecting sexism and feminism?
So feminism, I think it is a sub part of sexism.
Oh my God.
Sorry, sir.
Any feminist will come and kill you.
Sorry, sir.
You don't know the meaning of sexism.
No, sir. Sorry.
Let's continue with isms. Yeah. Good afternoon, Megha.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you heard of ageism?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Ma'am, ageism is an ideology which depicts that with increased the negative connotation. More, it is about a negative connotation attached to the age. Like people who are getting older, they are not they are excluded from the economic sphere, like after retirement and the society, like widows. So,
Widows, but this can apply. Ageism can also apply to
Ma'am.
older men, right? Not only to widows, isn't it? Ageism is not only to widows.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it can apply to men as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So, anything about the panel here? A sociological perspective on ageism.
Ma'am, I will leave the respected board is more experienced than me, so there is no concept of ageism for me here.
Yeah, you don't see this as ageism. Supposing we were to say when we have a retirement age, right? Doesn't that go against the concept of non-discrimination, or isn't it ageism that you're saying you have to retire at a certain age? So what are your views on that? Let me give you, to help you understand. Do you think there should be a retirement age?
Ma'am, retirements is coming basically from the economic sphere, the retirement after work. So here we can say, because for the society functional, like people should get chance, like we have demographic dividend. So for them to work, this is positive, but retirement per se from society is not it is not there. Elder people contribute to the society in terms of their experience with the experience and so it is, like in society it is not.
No, you're right. Yeah. Don't hesitate. And so, have you heard of silver dividend? You mentioned demographic dividend. So, what is silver dividend?
Ma'am, the benefits we can we can attain, we can society and economic can attain with the aging population. Like we have startups in for the healthcare of elderly people and NGOs.
Just that. Also, what about their meaningful contribution to society, to the community, right? There's
Yes,
much
ma'am.
more than that. So, do you think that India is moving to what's a silver dividend? And are we in the right direction?
Ma'am, the statistics point that by 2050, aging will be India. It will be 20%, and government is also promoting programs like. I'm not able to recall. There are some initiatives have been taken, and many startups are also coming up for the silver economy.
And will you prioritize this
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
realization of the of silver dividend?
Yes, ma'am, definitely to reap the benefit and the experiences of our elderly population.
Thank you.
All right. Of late, whether it is Supreme Court or whether it's the government, the ecosystem in our country is creating a more liberal environment by way of LGBTQ, lots of things opened up,
Yes, sir.
Adultery is not really adultery as a criminal offense,
Yes, sir.
okay? Halala, teen talaq, specific to a certain community, that's also done away with. How is it that in live-in relationships, this consenting adults and liberalism and freedom has been so severely curtailed that you require all sorts of restrictions even for a live-in relationship?
So the Supreme Court, I see there is increasing validity and acceptance of live-in relationship, but in urban areas. There has been issue in the rural areas, and yes, the social taboo is there because it is considered that people are coming together without any commitment. They are not ready for the long-term commitment.
Wait. I did not say anything about social side of it. I'm simply saying that the ecosystem, I did not mention urban-rural divide.
Okay.
It's a general concept. How is it that the courts and the system, government, etc., are making it more restrictive? Law is for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Why is it that for live-in relationships only they are becoming so restrictive? Not for adultery, not for LGBTQ, not for all sorts of other social customs.
Sir, because of the challenges, violence against women. But I think the Supreme Court is giving validity, like the provisions of prevention of domestic violence, live-in relationship is being included in that, and also Supreme Court has given that children can.
You're still not getting it. You are saying it, but in a different way. I'll come back to it in the assessment side of it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in Delhi, there is great news of this excise scam and the CM is being targeted, etc., etc.
Yes, sir.
What is the exact crime as of today for which the Chief Minister, Mr. Kejriwal, is being summoned by the court for? What is the exact crime which is open and shut against him as of today?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
You have not heard of the excise scam?
I've heard of it, but I've not read in detail about this.
Okay. You must have known about Mahua Moitra,
Yes, sir. I've heard.
known about it.
I've heard.
What exactly was her crime?
Sir, it was related something to parliament privilege, like.
What?
Sorry. Sir.
Okay, no problem. Polyandry, you must have.
Yes, sir.
Polygamy, I can understand. Male dominance, 200 wives, 300 wives in the harem, whatever. Okay? Or men folk dying, so adopting their. All that. Why is polyandry happening in India? And what are the causes? Where all is it happening?
So polyandry, right now, sir?
Polyandry is accepted social practice in certain parts of the
Certain-
country.
yes.
Why
Uh,
and where?
Most of the in tribal areas, I believe, sir, and it is because man goes to war, and for this, the woman, this practice is acceptable there, and
Man goes to war.
yes, a man goes to war, and the issue of killings and deaths because of that.
So then there should be lesser men and more women, which is the justification for polygamy.
Poly,
Polyandry means one woman having
yes, sir,
several
yes,
husbands
yes, multiple at the same time.
at the same time, several husbands.
Yes, sir.
So if the man goes to war, there will be more women. So it should be justification for polygamy.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
No problem. Please.
You are sociology, na?
Yes, sir.
Social stratification in Uttar Pradesh is a problem. How we can address with a sociological thought?
So this has to be like social stratification. Uttar Pradesh occur at some of the levels like gender, caste, and there has been class element too. So to address this, we need to bring policies and initiatives at multiple levels. First of all, education and skill development to address the issue of casteism, to delink it with the to delink a caste with the occupation. So this can be done with the education and skill development. Second, employment, and third, we should done away with the surnames also, and promotion of intercaste marriages.
Marx, as a sociologist, studied sociology very intensely.
Yes.
What way we can apply Marx in UP?
So Marx saw every issue due to the economic inequality. So in Uttar Pradesh, this cannot be applied to a larger level because there are other issues as well. But the concept which he gave, like sir, I think Marx ideas cannot be implemented because he called for the revolution. But there are various other methods like welfare initiatives taken by the companies for the labor, and So these Marx ideas, I think, need not to be implemented.
You think so? Okay. The Ghaziabad, Noida, and let's say all these national capital region, why is it so much crime prone area, especially crime against women?
Sir, I would say that the situation is improving, but the issue is there because of patriarchy. So there has been economic empowerment, but the social conditions has not been conducive. So there has been attack to restrain women, particularly.
You have any idea of how much, what is the population of Ghaziabad? What is the employment statistics?
Sorry, sir, I have
Unemployment? Employment, unemployment?
To read about, I have to read about this. Yes.
You must read, okay. And Motilal Nehru, you studied from that institute. His contribution to Indian nationalism, how much you know?
Yes, sir. So, sir, he was a prominent figure in Indian nationalism movement. He presided Indian National Congress in 1919 and 1928. And one report, a Nehru report, came in 1928, which is said to be the first constitution to be made by the Indians.
Okay, very good. Practicing Zumba.
Yes, sir.
What kind of dance is Zumba dance?
So Zumba is basically inspired from the Latin dance steps like salsa, rumba, and it is mixing these dance steps as a workout to exercise.
It is Brazilian or any other South American country?
Sir, it started in Colombia. Colombia.
Okay.
Megha, hello. Why was Joshimath in the news?
Sir, Joshimath was in the news because of the sinking. It's sinking due to as it is on the landslide debris, and because of the huge infrastructural burden there, the sinking of the place is happening.
Okay, was mining also playing a role in its sinking?
Sir, I'm not
Oh,
aware.
you're not aware, okay. Now tell me, recently the Supreme Court has made some comments in an order it passed on the discharge of a woman from military nursing services just because she got married.
Could you repeat?
I'll repeat this. In a recent judgment by the Supreme Court, it has made some comments because a lady was discharged from the military nursing services just because she got married during training. Are you aware of the comments of the Supreme?
No, sir.
Okay, they said it is grossly unconstitutional and unfair because she got married while she was being trained,
Okay.
and they said it's totally unconstitutional. So you should be aware it's in your right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, who was the social reformer who did a lot for women in the early 1900s?
Sir, there are many in India like Rajaram Mohan Roy.
Yes,
Post-
what did he do? You write on the spot.
Abolition of sati. He fought
Abolition
for.
of sati.
And Ishwarchand Vidyasagar for the widow remarriage, and also Jyotiba Phule he fought for the rights of women and particularly lower caste
Yes.
Dalit women.
Yes.
And there are Gandhiji was also a social reformer, and to abolish untouchability. So, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar also.
Very good. Who has coined the term sociology?
Sir, Durkheim, Emile Durkheim coined sociology. So,
You studied? I'll tell you in
August
the later part. Okay. Now you're from UP. See, you've taken it as an optional. You're from UP. Now tell me, there has been a lot of conversation, I will say, about the bulldozer method of the UP government. What's your take on that?
So the bulldozer method is basically, the bulldozer term is being given by the media, but the rationale behind this is to do away with the illegal buildings, illegal encroachments. So it is under the rule of law, and I feel this is right. But the specific targeting, it is being apprehended that it is basically targeting some community. So this should not be done.
Okay. What happened in Manipur was extremely bad, violated the dignity of women mostly, you know. Now, suppose you were the district magistrate at the time in Manipur, and considering the situation between the political people and the government, local state government, whatever, what would you have done?
Sir, immediately my step would be to protect the women and to book the criminals in the immediate basis, and with the proper security, so that the issue can be curtailed, and proper investigation as per the rules, and also search for the long-term solution, like training of the women, and particularly these incidents, the communal violence which is going on should not be happening there. So.
When can a district magistrate call for the army? Last question.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
All right, Megha, how do you think this interview went?
Sir, I did not do well because starting only I messed up with sexism and feminism. So I need to basically pinpoint, give the concrete definition. So I was lacking in that.
I'll come back to that. This is your first UPSC interview?
No, sir, second.
UPSC में?
Yes, sir.
पहले में कितने नंबर आए थे?
168. 168.
168. कैसे लगे? मतलब were they you deserved it, or you deserved more, or you deserved less?
Sir, it went good. मतलब ठीक था अभी. Backend पे जाके मे बी ऐसी मिस्टेक्स मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया था, बहुत कन्वर्जेशनल था, इट वेंट वेल बेसिकली. बट स्टार्टिंग में व्हाट हैपेंड, चेयरमैन सर आस्क्ड मी टू स्टेटमेंट्स, टू कोट्स टू मतलब डिस्क्राइब द कोट. ही गिव मी टू कोट्स, तो आई थॉट कि वहाँ पे मैं वो बिल्डअप नहीं कर.
किसका बोर्ड था?
भोसले सर था.
हाँ, राइट.
भोसले था, एयर मार्शल भोसले.
नहीं, कोर्ट्स.
कोट्स.
एंड अब इस बार पहले मॉक्स दिए हैं?
नो, दिस इज माय सेकंड ईयर.
When this is the first mock?
Second
mock.
Yes, sir.
What was the feedback in the first mock?
So in the first mock was that बड़े आंसर्स हैं और थोड़ा स्पीडीली आई एम स्पीकिंग और थोड़ा नॉलेज पार्ट पे भी.
और when did you interview?
29 February.
आ गया थोड़े दिन है. I have just 3 or 4 things to say. टाइम कम है, so I don't want to give you a lot of ज्ञान कि ऐसा करो वैसा करो सब, because you have been in interview once, so ज़्यादा मेरा बोलना ठीक भी नहीं होगा. I like your personality, you are confident, you are comfortable, अच्छा लगा. 3-4 चीज़ें थोड़ा ध्यान में रखना. पहला है you are rushing into answering and then you have to back out.
Okay.
जैसे वो रिजर्वेशन इन राज्यसभा.
Correct, sir.
You said something, then I said कि और तो कोई रिजर्वेशन नहीं है, मतलब you are rushing without thinking.
Okay.
Correct? You agree?
Yes, sir.
That was one. दूसरा था जहाँ नहीं पता है या you are not so sure, sexism. You rushed in and you created more confusion by linking sexism and feminism.
Yes, sir.
Sexism is an extreme form of discrimination based on sex.
Okay.
ठीक. तीसरा है my colleague was asking a question on live-in relationships.
Yes, sir.
वो पूछ कुछ रहे थे, आप कह कुछ और रही थी.
Okay.
So 3 things I want you to remember. Number 1, don't rush into answering without thinking. दूसरा, don't rush into answering if you are even slightly doubtful कि मुझे नहीं आता. और तीसरा, focus on the question. ये 3 चीज़ें I just want to. And sir asked you about your district. कुछ पूछा था उन्होंने.
ये statistics.
हाँ, तो डैफ में अगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, थोड़ा बहुत बेसिक चीज़. I do not want to go into any more details. I just want you, मैंने लिखा भी, you will get it outside. यू गॉट अ ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटी, यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट, उसको यूज़ करो. आई वॉन्ट टू रिपीट, डू नॉट रश इन टू आंसरिंग विदाउट थिंकिंग. नेवर रश इन टू आंसरिंग इफ़ यू हैव स्लाइट डाउट कि मुझे नहीं आता. तीसरा, फोकस ऑन द क्वेश्चन. बाकी मेरी तरफ से सब ठीक है. यू वॉन्ट टू आस्क समथिंग?
ये सर जैसे सेक्सिज्म यू आस्क्ड मी, तो बीइंग अ सोशियोलॉजी स्टूडेंट, तो मेरे को लगा कि आई शुड आंसर दिस, दैट इज व्हाई.
अरे यार, इवन आई नो लॉट ऑफ सोशियोलॉजी, बट डज दैट मीन दैट आई नो एवरीथिंग?
ओके.
अब दूसरा, डर्कहाइम, ही सेड 2 पॉइंट सोशियोलॉजी, यू सेड डर्कहाइम. क्या ज़रूरत थी? एंड द मोमेंट आई सेड नो, यू सेड ऑगस्ट कॉम्टे.
ओके.
क्यों किया ऐसा? आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? आइदर यू इन अ हरी टू आंसर एंड ऐसा लगता है कि जल्दी जल्दी जवाब दे के भाग जाए यहाँ से. Durkheim was nowhere near coining the term sociology. In fact, Auguste Comte used it in 1838. Before that, somebody called Emmanuel somebody had already coined it in 1836. ये तो सोशियोलॉजी स्टूडेंट को इतना तो पता होना चाहिए था कि इट वाज नॉट कॉइंड बाय डर्कहाइम.
Yes.
सो व्हाई डिड यू से डर्कहाइम?
सर एक्चुअली अगस्त कॉम्टे सोशल फिजिक्स, सोशल पॉजिटिव फिलॉसफी, तो उस
If you read very carefully, Emmanuel Joseph somebody had coined the term sociology in 1836. Auguste Comte had reintroduced it in 1838. पढ़ लेना एक बार.
ओके सर. यस सर.
बट डर्कहाइम ने कब कहा सोशियोलॉजी? अब नाउ यू हैव टू टेल मी, आई एम गेटिंग मिस्टिफाइड नाउ.
सॉरी सर.
यू गेट माय पॉइंट?
यस सर.
3 चीज़ों का ख्याल रखना. लेवरेज योर कॉन्फिडेंस, योर पर्सनैलिटी. बस ज़्यादा मैं कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूँगा. इंटरव्यू आ गया, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर यू विल डू वेल, बट प्लीज़ फोकस ऑन व्हाट आई सेड.
सर आप बता दीजिए मुझे, आई ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन.
मैं एक चीज़ ऐड करूँगा सर के कहने पे. थोड़ा सा एक आपके चेहरे पे ना एक्सप्रेशन आ रहा है जैसे कि आप परप्लेक्स्ड हो गई हैं.
यू आर वेरी डिस्टर्ब्ड.
वो कुछ पता नहीं परेशानी से एक्सप्रेशन एक दे रही हैं
इतनी परेशानी क्यों दिखाई दे रही है? ट्रू.
वो हटा दीजिए,
ओके.
रिलैक्स करिए, कॉन्फिडेंस जनरेट करिए, स्माइल करिए. और उत्तर नहीं आता तो यू से आई डोंट नो सर, आई हैव नॉट रेड अबाउट इट.
एंड आई एम रिपीटिंग, यू हैव अ ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटी, आई लाइक योर कॉन्फिडेंस. उसको यूज़ करो.
सर अभी सर आप कॉन्फिडेंस सर बोल रहे हैं, नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट.
नहीं, एक्सप्रेशन अगर चेंज हो जाए. आई एम नॉट जजिंग योर कॉन्फिडेंस सिंपली बाय कि चेहरे पे क्या हो रहा है. आई कैन सी यू एज अ पर्सन. आई एम टॉकिंग मच मोर होलिस्टिकली.
ओके सर.
गॉट इट? और बोलो.
No, absolutely. Even
हाँ मैम, प्लीज.
no, even when I was interacting with you, you started getting perplexed, and okay, a little bit was you couldn't maybe understand, but I was also trying to confuse you as well.
Okay.
Right? So that also the panelists will do, right? They sometimes try to take, but to see. So don't lose your composure. I think that's the point we were making.
Yes.
You are very
नहीं
good.
आता.
Yeah, don't
बट
lose your.
एक इम्प्रेशन जाना नहीं चाहिए
Yeah.
कि मैं परप्लेक्स्ड हूँ. पर्सनैलिटी टेस्ट है ये, नॉलेज का नहीं.
Yeah.
सिंपल.
एंड आई लाइक योर पर्सनैलिटी. मतलब
गुड लक.
थैंक यू.
बोलो.
सर जब आपने जैसे क्वेश्चन पूछा वो सेक्सिज्म और फेमिनिज्म में कंफ्यूजन हो गया, तो अब ठीक है, मतलब इन केस आई वोंट रिपीट इट, आई ट्राई नॉट टू रिपीट इट, बट इन केस ऐसा हो जाता है तो हाउ टू बैक आउट? मतलब
नहीं हो जाता है. देन इफ द मेंबर करेक्ट्स यू, अपोलोजाइज, से आई एम सॉरी दैट आई मिसअंडरस्टूड. खत्म.
ओके सर. ओके.
करेक्ट. गलतियाँ सब लोग करते हैं. नोबडीज इंटरव्यू गोज परफेक्टली.
ओके सर.
ठीक.
ओके सर.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सर.
कॉन्फिडेंटली. हाँ जलज.
नहीं, nothing.
She also say something to you, I think.
सर आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा था ना, तो वो मतलब मेरे को एक्चुअली में क्या बताना आप प्लीज.
उसका बड़ा आसान सा जवाब ये था कि लिव इन रिलेशनशिप्स, वो इट वाज अ ट्रिक क्वेश्चन. एवरीथिंग वाज अबाउट गिविंग विमेन मोर पावर, मोर सिक्योरिटी. और आपने कहा भी था इट इज़ टू स्टॉप एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, इट इज़ टू स्टॉप वगैरह वगैरह
हाँ
उनके साथ.
एग्जैक्टली वायलेंस ये सर.
हाँ, लेकिन उस चीज़ को बड़ा सीधा सा वही सामने रखती है ना. यू स्टार्टेड विद द लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड.
ओके.
द पॉइंट वॉज कि हर तरफ सोसाइटी लिबरल हो रही है, लिव इन में क्यों सख्त हो रही है? तो सख्ती इसलिए है कि वुमेन को सिक्योरिटी दी जाए. आपको मालूम था लेकिन फिर भी आप,
हाँ ये सर.
है ना,
ओके सर.
बस इतना सा था.
सर मार्जिनलाइज कम्युनिटी मैंने वुमेन के लिए यूज़ किया था, तो
It was okay. It was not a bad answer. I was again like him trying to confuse you. Marginalized, weaker section, vulnerable section.
ओके.
ठीक था. You managed to get out of it pretty quickly. ठीक है.
ओके. अदरवाइज सर स्ट्रक्चरिंग ऑफ द आंसर्स लाइक कि कैसा
इट्स
बोल
ओके, कहीं कहीं यू वर टॉकिंग अननेसेसरली, उसको कट, ट्राई टू स्टिक टू द पॉइंट.
ओके
अब 2-4 सेकंड रुक जाओ,
रुकना,
पकड़ो,
सोचना,
देखो,
बोलना.
सोचो, और उसके बाद जो सटीक सा जवाब है वो 10-12 सेकंड में आपने देना है.
ठीक है.
पूरा पहले की प्रीफेस वो सब मत बताओ. वो हो गया आंसर टाइप रिटन में.
डन.
ठीक है.
थैंक यू.
ऑलराइट.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू मैम,
बाय बाय.
You have to make it.
यस सर,
Good luck.
थैंक यू सर.
बाय.
कैरी ऑन.